Hello guys, and welcome back. So in the last video we created this method of SearchPlayer. So once we run this method, we are able to create a game or join a game which is already created. So we tested with creating a game. Now we need to check if we can join the game which is already there. So in the last video we created a game, that's why we still have this message of searching for player. But one other minor change that I want to do is, instead of calling the set is loading to false here, let's cut it out and then call it here inside the if statement. So here when we join the game, we can call the set is loading to false. Even here when we stay in this screen, we have to call it to false. Okay, so let's just paste it here. So let's call it inside here, but here when we stay in this screen, we have to check if the other user has joined our game. So before we do that, I want us to test if we can also join this game. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I've also started up my other emulator. This is another emulator, so you can see we have two emulators. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to install the application on this one, and then now try to press this button and see if we are going to get this print statement. And then also to check, let's minimize this, if this will be updated to true and the data of this other player will be set here. Okay, so let me open up my two emulators here. Where's the other one? Okay, and then let me run the application. So I'm going to, first of all, let's redo it again. I'm going to delete the data in Firestore and then create again, because I want here to be showing the loading while it still says searching for players. That's the reason why I've put these inside here. So here, actually here, I don't want to put it just yet, because I want to stop the loading once the other user has joined. So let's not put it inside here. Okay, let's just have it down here. Okay, so let me run the application again, first on this emulator, which is a Pixel 5, this one. I'm going to run it. So it's running on the Pixel 5. So before we do anything, let's go to the Firestore. Let's minimize. We can delete this this document, this collection. Let's just copy that, paste, and then okay, let's delete. Okay, now we don't have anything. Let's go to the application. So it's running on this one. Let's also run it on this one, which is a Pixel 6. It's this one. Let's run. So it's actually the first time it's running on this other device. Okay, it's running, and you know, since it's the first time it's not logged in, we need to log in. If you try to log in here, it will fail, so we need to create an account. So let's go to sign up. Let's make up another email. So for this one, let's not select an image, maybe to make it different. So this one, let's give it a name as I'm gonna give it as Fury. And then the email, let's say fury@gmail.com. Let's also give it our unique password. So that's our password, and then let's try to sign up. Okay, it says please log in. Then we have the login screen, so which is Fury signed in successful. Okay, so now let's go to play versus friend. Let's create the game from this user. Okay, so let's create. So okay, good, we are here. It says wait on this screen. So now let's see if we are going to join. First, while it's here, let's minimize. Maybe let's bring these emulators down and let's move them, or let me just minimize them, make them smaller. Okay, this one can't go further. It looks like it's refusing to go down. Okay, I need to make them same size. Okay, so let's refresh this. Okay, now this one, now we can minimize it. Let's concentrate on this, or we can put them on the opposite sides. Where is it? Yeah. So what we want to see is this to change to true, and then the user for this guy who is Fury to populate here. So let's go on ahead here and then pick whatever time. Since there is a game inside here, we should be able to join. Okay, so let's click here. So great, it says joining game, and then you can see that this has been updated. Okay, great. So we know that after it says joining game, we need to navigate. Okay, so for this one, we have reached up to here, going to game screen. If we can check the logs for this phone, is let's go to the Pixel 6. We are here going to game. Okay, so great. Now we have confirmed that we can create the game, and then we can also join the game. Okay, we can go ahead and minimize this too. So we are getting to this point successfully, and then the database is also getting updated successfully. Okay, so once he has joined, we know that they have created another node, another collection. So let's refresh. We can see that now we have running game, and then the game ID, and then that game's data, which is a username, and then the creator name. Okay, the user ID, the creator ID. You've seen that we have put the data of the game here, and then when we go to the game, we go to the game ID. So this will be our game. Okay, move. So now we don't have any move, and then we have this our 10. We have the position thing, we have the square state, we have the game time, which is 5, because the creator of the game here picked 5. Okay, so we go with what the creators picked, even though even this one we picked 5, because we go with the creator's game data. Okay, so everything is here, the board state, and then the creator UID is also here. So you can see that Black's current move is now, everything has worked from our method, which is search game. Okay, so now the next thing to do is, once we get here, we have joined the game, we need to navigate. But when we're here, we need to watch now what's happening in the database. If this game, if there's someone who has joined this game, we need to get the data and then now move to the game screen. Okay, so that is just this on this video. It was just a quick explanation on what we have done on this method to SearchPlayer. So in this video, we just confirmed that this works perfectly fine. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video, so that we start creating the method to check if the user has joined here. Okay.